Hey up, it's Stephen, old Yorkshire geek. Another lovely spring day in glorious Geekshire. We're in the spooky cemetery again. But it's not spooky today because it's beautiful. Another walk and talk. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already, and all that stuff. Daredevil, Born Again, episode 7. Another good episode, although it did feel a bit rushed to me, as though they're trying to, spoilers by the way, as though they're trying to move on from what had gone before. We learn about Muse, we learn his identity, just some bloke who did Taekwondo, and we're just a nutter and just like killing people. And just happened to be a patient of Matt Murdock's girlfriend. Are there no other psychologists in New York? I nearly said Gotham City then, in New York. Sorry, I'm going down steps. Probably fall on my bottom. So we find out, Muse's identity, as I said, just some bloke. Matt Murdock's girlfriend, I forgot her name, is it Heather? Something like that, isn't it? She's wondering, because remember the previous episode, he'd fought Muse, but Muse escaped. So he went back home, all covered in bruises, and we're having a shower and all blood from his injuries. And she saw him, she wondered why he was covered in bruises. And he says, I'm blind, I bump into things. And she seemed to accept that. Anyway, I think she kind of suspects that something else is going on with Matt. I don't think she suspects he's Daredevil, but she might do by the end of the episode, who knows. Anyway, Kingpin's miffed because Daredevil's back, officially. Everybody sees, because Angela Del Toro, White Tiger's niece, told the police, it was Daredevil that saved her and all that stuff. What else? So he's a bit miffed. So he sets his task force to catch Muse and I suppose Daredevil if they come across him. Vanessa, Kingpin's wife, Wilson Fisk's wife, thinks she's making a play for power now. She sets one of the gang leaders, I can't remember his name, some Russian name, Yuri or something, I can't remember. She sends him on a mission to murder Wilson Fisk, to murder her husband, which of course fails. So now he's on to his missus. He realises his missus is out to get him, so I presume he'll get her. She's never asked about Adam, by the way. We know Adam's locked up by Kingpin, and he goes and beats him up regularly. So he's obviously missing, but she's never asked about him, oddly enough. So she can't care that much about him, can she? Anyway, Muse, whose name, it's got a proper name, but I can't remember what it is, so I don't care. I'm not supposed to care, I don't think, because he comes and goes that quickly. He's in a session with Heather, and it comes out that he is Muse, and he attacks her, and there's all this banging and crashing. Doesn't she have a receptionist? I'm guessing because the mayor of New York is seeing her as a patient. I'm sure she's got a pretty big practice, or a pretty, important and famous practice. But she doesn't seem to have a receptionist, or unless the room is really well soundproofed and she couldn't hear, or he couldn't hear what were going on inside. I don't know. Anywho. So he attacks her, he's going to kill her. He actually cuts her arm open, he ties a tourniquet around her arm, cuts her arm open to drain her blood, obviously, because that's what he does. Which was pretty gruesome and graphic. A lot of F-bombs, by the way, in this episode. I know there have been before, but they seem more than normal, and more than usual in this episode. But anyway, so cuts her open, so he's doing that. But then Daredevil swings through the window and they have a fight. All fun and games, punchy, etc. He's tough, he's Muse, even though he'd only had a few taekwondo lessons. Is there some other secret to his ability? I don't know, but anyway, I think there was in the comics, wasn't there? But I don't know. I've never read them, so I don't know. But in the end, it's Heather that kills Muse. She shoots him because he had a gun with him, and he drops it, picks it up and shoots him and kills him. As far as we know, so I can't see my screen. Am I there? Yes, I am. So she shoots him and kills him, and that's the end of Muse as far as we know. So he's dead. So they got that out of the way, didn't they? I was saying last week, I thought, oh, they're getting rid of him quick. But then he escaped. I thought, all right, we're going to stretch it out a bit for one more episode. Anyway, so Heather's obviously hurt because he obviously cut her arm open, so she's bleeding out a bit. But he sees to her, and he calls her by her name. He's in his Daredevil outfit, and she sees him, but she doesn't realise it's Matt. But she hears that he called her by her name, but surely it's on the door. So he must know her name. She's a super famous psychologist, I imagine. The mayor of New York is a patient. But anyway, so she ends up in hospital. Wilson Fisk task force comes bursting in, but it's all been sorted out. Daredevil's gone. He's stabilised Heather. He's stabilised her, so she ends up in hospital. And Matt Murdoch goes and visits her. Wilson Fisk tells his task force that Daredevil was never there. They saved the psychologist woman, psychiatrist, whatever the hell she is, therapist. So they're gonna take the glory. And that's about it, really, I think, for that episode. But okay. Some people are saying it's the best one yet. I don't think it was. But it was fine. Seemed a bit rushed to wrap things up with Muse. They're moving on to other things in the final 2 episodes. I guess so. From what I understand, these last 3 episodes from 7 to 9, where the major reshoots happened and that old characters are coming back, like Karen. Don't know about Foggy. Apparently they're going to be back in season 2, so is he not dead? Who knows? But they've changed the end, so I'm guessing is that why they wrapped up the Muse thing? They're going to move on to something else. Don't know what. We will see. Will Angela Del Toro don the white tiger mantle? Don't know. We'll see, won't we? We will see. Anyways, that's about it for episode 7. It was a decent episode. It was as good as the other episodes. I enjoyed it. For what it was. So there we go. We'll leave it there. Sorry, I'm all out of breath again. Going uphill. I'm going uphill. Right, so we will leave it there. I will carry on my walk in this glorious sunshine through the spooky cemetery. There it is again. Right, so thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other. And until next time, I'll say there. I don't know if you can see me.
Yorkshire geek with stories to